Oticon SpeechGuard E. One of the most important needs for people with hearing loss is not to hear, but to be able to understand speech with as little effort as possible. This requires more than just hearing all the parts of speech. It requires that sounds should be delivered in a way that makes it easier for the brain to process and understand. How do we process sounds? The range of audible sounds for normal hearing people ranges from 0 to 120 decibels. This range of usable sounds becomes limited when we have a hearing loss. The most obvious consequence of a hearing loss is the loss of sensitivity to soft sounds, which means that some of the important information from speech and the environment will be too soft and will not reach the brain. Even though the person cannot hear soft sounds, they can still hear loud sounds normally. The person with hearing loss needs something that amplifies soft sounds. Traditionally, there have been two ways of amplifying sounds: linear and nonlinear amplification. Each of them has important advantages and drawbacks. Linear amplification amplifies all sounds equally, preserving important cues in sound in their original form, making it easy for the brain to process. However, this way of amplifying is limited because loud sound can become too loud and distorted. So linear systems will not always amplify soft sound sufficiently. Therefore, some sounds will not be audible. Nonlinear amplification is about compressing all sounds into the narrow range of usable sounds of the person with hearing loss. It therefore amplifies soft sounds more in order to make them audible and compresses loud sounds to prevent any discomfort. This squeezing operation has the great benefit of enabling the person to hear all sounds, whether soft or loud, but has an important drawback: distorting the quality of the speech signal. As the speech cues are compressed into a narrower range, it becomes harder for the brain to pull out these cues and create meaning out of what is being heard. Oticon SpeechGuard E is the solution to this dilemma. Thanks to an ultra-powerful electronic chip, we have introduced a revolutionary approach to signal processing that better preserves the characteristics of sounds and thereby make it easier to understand in any given situation. SpeechGuard E encompasses the benefits of linear and nonlinear amplification without their limitations. It ensures that all sounds are audible and comfortable, and at the same time it maintains the naturally occurring level differences in the signal, safeguarding the important speech cues. This makes it easier for the brain to find the meaningful sounds in any listening situation, freeing up mental resources for other tasks such as remembering and responding. With SpeechGuard E, it therefore becomes less demanding to follow the thread of a conversation, even in very complex and noisy situations. SpeechGuard E elevates speech understanding to the next level. SpeechGuard E is available in Oticon Premium hearing instruments.